The Outlander Season 8. Episode 1 plunges us back into a world where faith isn't just belief. It's a person, a secret, a shock that will shake Jamie and Claire to their very core. Just when they thought the nightmare had ended, the impossible becomes real. Faith, the daughter they mourned, isn't dead. Her return is a ripple that quickly turns into a tidal wave, threatening everything they have fought for, everything they hold dear. Jamie's fight for survival is just beginning. And this isn't a battle he can face alone. The shadows lengthen, danger creeps closer, and every step forward digs deeper into the mysteries that refuse to stay buried. The episode opens on a fragile calm, a moment where the sun casts golden light over Fraser's ridge. But that peace is a thin veil. The letter from the previous season, the one that whispered, "She's waiting for you," now takes on new meaning. Claire can't shake the feeling that Faith's death was never what it seemed. Memories flood her, mixing grief with a flicker of hope so small it almost feels like a cruel trick. Jamie, hardened by war and loss, sees the cracks in Claire's resolve and feels his own walls tremble. They both know that if Faith is alive, the consequences will be far beyond what they can imagine. Their world, painstakingly rebuilt after years of pain, is about to be torn apart again. Jamie's struggle is not just physical, it's deeply personal. He is haunted by the night Faith disappeared, by the guilt of the moments he wasn't there, and the silence that followed. Now, that silence is broken by whispers, fragments of truth and lies tangled together in a dangerous dance. As they begin to search for answers, they find themselves drawn into a maze of old alliances and new enemies. Francesca's cryptic warnings echo in Claire's mind, her cold demeanor revealing a past tangled with secrets no one wants unearthed. Trust becomes a fragile currency, and every conversation is laced with suspicion. Jamie's usual strength is tested as he confronts not just external threats, but the fractures growing within their own family. The stakes rise sharply when Lord John Grey returns, his presence heavy with unspoken fears. He carries a warning that chills the air. Some truths are too dangerous to chase, and the price of discovery may be more than Jamie is willing to pay. But walking away isn't an option. Jamie's loyalty to family drives him forward, even as the shadows grow darker and the forces opposing them become more ruthless. The episode builds a tense atmosphere where every step could be the last, where trust is a weapon and survival depends on facing horrors both new and old. Meanwhile, William's own turmoil deepens. The son Jamie never knew he had begins to unravel. The threads of his own identity caught between loyalty and suspicion. His fractured relationship with Lord John adds another layer of tension, hinting at betrayals yet to come. As William questions the foundation of his life, the wider world around Fraser's Ridge braces for upheaval. The episode masterfully weaves together personal anguish with looming external threats, keeping viewers on edge from start to finish. As Jamie and Claire navigate this treacherous new reality, the emotional weight is palpable. Every glance, every silence speaks volumes. The pain of old wounds is raw, but beneath it lies a stubborn hope that drives them onward. Faith's return is not just a mystery to solve. It's a test of their resilience, their love, and their will to survive. The episode doesn't just tease answers. It delivers a powerful emotional punch that leaves viewers desperate to know what happens next. Outlander Season 8. Episode 1 sets the stage for a season filled with heart-stopping twists and unrelenting suspense. The return of Faith is more than a plot point. It's a catalyst that forces every character to confront their deepest fears and secrets. Jamie's fight for survival is both a physical battle against unseen enemies and a fight to protect the family he thought was lost forever. The episode's tension is expertly crafted, pulling audiences into a story where every revelation feels like a shockwave. The danger lurking in the shadows is relentless. Unknown watchers, mysterious figures, and whispered threats create an atmosphere thick with paranoia. Trust is scarce, and betrayal hides in plain sight. Jamie and Claire's determination to uncover the truth places them directly in the path of these threats, escalating the danger with every passing moment. The episode's suspense builds methodically, ensuring viewers remain hooked as the layers of mystery unfold. Faith's shocking return is the heart of this episode, but it's also a doorway into a larger story about family, sacrifice, and survival. The emotional stakes are as high as the physical ones, making every discovery feel personal and urgent. The episode balances its thrilling plot twists with deep character moments, allowing audiences to connect with Jamie, Claire, and their family on a profound level. As the first episode draws to a close, the questions outnumber the answers. Faith's fate, the identity of those watching from the shadows, and the true cost of the secrets buried so long ago all hang in the balance. Jamie's fight for survival is just beginning, and the nightmare that seemed to be over has only just returned. This opening episode promises a season filled with heartbreak, hope, and danger. It invites viewers to join Jamie and Claire on a journey where nothing is certain and everything is at stake. The mystery of Faith's return will haunt them, drive them, and ultimately define their fight for the future. The fragile calm that once embraced Fraser's Ridge quickly evaporates as Jamie and Claire grapple with the overwhelming reality of Faith's return. The weight of that letter, "She's waiting for you," hangs heavy in the air, a constant reminder that the past refuses to stay buried. Every quiet moment is shattered by the relentless pull of unanswered questions. Claire's mind races, replaying memories of Faith's loss, searching for clues that might explain this impossible message. Her hope flickers uneasily alongside her grief, creating a storm of conflicting emotions that threatens to consume her. Jamie, too, is caught in this turmoil, his steely exterior cracking under the strain. The man who survived wars and heartbreak now faces an enemy he can neither see nor predict, a ghost from his family's history that could unravel everything he has fought to protect. The episode dives deep into their emotional struggle, showing how grief and hope can coexist, fueling a desperate need to uncover the truth, even when it feels like the ground is slipping from beneath them. Their investigation into Faith's fate quickly reveals that the world around them has changed in subtle but dangerous ways. Friends and allies who once seemed trustworthy now carry shadows behind their eyes, and whispers in the wind hint at secrets far darker than Jamie or Claire ever imagined. Francesca's elusive warnings echo louder with each passing day, her cryptic words hinting at a past tangled with betrayal and silence. Claire confronts her, but Francesca's guarded demeanor only deepens the mystery, leaving Claire with more questions than answers. Trust becomes a rare commodity as every conversation feels like a test, every smile a possible mask hiding deeper motives. Jamie senses the shifting tides and knows that their greatest battles may not come from the land, but from the people they once considered friends. The episode builds a thick atmosphere of suspicion, tension crackling like electricity in the air as Jamie and Claire tread carefully, unsure who to believe. At the heart of this chaos is Jamie's personal torment. Haunted by memories of Faith's disappearance, guilt claws at him relentlessly. He questions every decision, every moment he wasn't there to protect his family. The episode masterfully explores this internal battle, peeling back the layers of Jamie's character to reveal a man torn between strength and vulnerability. His fight for survival is as much about confronting his own demons as it is about facing the external threats closing in around him. Late at night, when the world is silent, Jamie's mind is a battlefield where hope and despair clash fiercely. The return of Faith isn't just a revelation, it's a reckoning that forces him to face the failures he buried deep within his soul. This emotional depth anchors the episode, giving the suspenseful plot a powerful human core that resonates long after the screen goes dark. As Jamie and Claire dig deeper, the presence of unseen enemies becomes impossible to ignore. Shadows seem to lurk at the edges of every moment, and the feeling of being watched grows stronger with each passing day. The threat is intangible, yet palpable, like a cold wind slipping through the cracks of their home. The episode crafts this creeping menace with careful precision, using tension and atmosphere to keep viewers on edge. Every step Jamie and Claire take toward the truth is met with resistance. Secret meetings, silent watchers, and subtle warnings that the cost of discovery may be more than they can bear. This growing danger elevates the stakes, transforming the search for Faith from a personal quest into a battle for survival. The tension tightens like a noose, pulling the characters and audience alike deeper into a web of intrigue and peril. Lord John Grey's return adds a new layer of complexity and unease. Once a trusted ally and friend, his presence now carries the weight of fear and hidden truths. When Jamie confronts him, the air between them thickens with unspoken history and warnings. Lord John's calm demeanor is replaced by a rare vulnerability, his words sharp and cautionary. He urges Jamie to walk away, to protect his family by leaving the past buried. But Jamie's refusal is fierce, driven by loyalty and love that won't allow him to turn his back. This clash between caution and courage adds a dramatic tension that ripples throughout the episode, highlighting the deep bonds and fractures within their circle. Lord John's secrets hint at dangers far greater than Jamie imagined, and his warning is a chilling reminder that some truths carry deadly consequences. The episode uses their confrontation to ramp up suspense and deepen the mystery, leaving viewers desperate to uncover what lies beneath Lord John's caution. Meanwhile, the story also weaves in William's growing doubts and fears. As the son Jamie never fully knew, William's journey is one of identity and betrayal. His relationship with Lord John is strained, and the secrets surrounding his true parentage weigh heavily on him. The episode explores William's inner conflict, with nuance, showing how the ripples of Faith's return affect not just Jamie and Claire, but the entire family. William's suspicions and growing distance add emotional complexity to the story, creating tension that hints at future confrontations. His struggle to find his place in a world built on lies mirrors the larger search for truth, making his storyline an integral thread in the unfolding drama. The episode balances William's personal turmoil alongside the central mystery, enriching the narrative with multiple layers of conflict and emotion. The emotional core of the episode is strikingly vivid. Every scene pulses with a sense of urgency and heartache, capturing the rawness of loss and the fragile hope that sustains Jamie and Claire. Their love is tested like never before, stretched thin by the weight of secrets and the looming threat of danger. The episode doesn't shy away from showing their vulnerabilities, portraying them as deeply human and flawed. This emotional authenticity makes their fight feel personal and real, drawing the audience into their world with a powerful connection. The tension between holding on and letting go creates a haunting backdrop, where every moment feels charged with meaning. This balance of suspense and emotion is a hallmark of the episode, keeping viewers engaged on both a narrative and emotional level. As the search for Faith intensifies, the episode masterfully balances revelation with mystery. Clues emerge slowly, each one opening new doors and closing others. The pacing is deliberate, allowing tension to build steadily without losing momentum. The episode's structure creates a rhythm that pulls viewers deeper into the story, blending moments of quiet, reflection with bursts of high-stakes action. Every new piece of information raises the stakes, making it clear that the truth about Faith will change everything. The mystery at the heart of the episode is compelling and complex, inviting audiences to piece together the puzzle alongside Jamie and Claire. This intricate storytelling keeps the narrative fresh and unpredictable, ensuring that suspense remains high throughout. The atmosphere is thick with danger and uncertainty. The episode uses setting and mood to great effect, painting Fraser's Ridge as both sanctuary and battleground. The familiar landscapes are tinged with shadows, reflecting the hidden threats lurking beneath the surface. This contrast between safety and peril adds depth to the story, emphasizing the fragile balance Jamie and Claire must maintain. The episode's tension is heightened by subtle details, furtive glances, whispered warnings, unexplained noises that create a sense of unease. This immersive atmosphere draws viewers into the world, making the stakes feel immediate and real. The use of tension and suspense is expertly handled, making every moment feel alive with possibility and danger. As the episode nears its climax, the emotional and narrative threads converge. Jamie and Claire stand at a crossroads, forced to make impossible choices that will shape their future. The fight for Faith becomes a fight for their family, their legacy, and their survival. The episode builds to a powerful crescendo, delivering emotional beats that hit hard and linger long. The tension that has simmered throughout explodes into moments of truth and confrontation, setting the stage for the battles to come. This conclusion leaves viewers breathless, eager for answers, but aware that the journey ahead will be fraught with danger and heartbreak. In the final moments, the episode offers no easy answers. The mystery of Faith's return remains tangled and unresolved, a thread that promises to unravel throughout the season. Jamie's fight for survival is only beginning, and the shadow of the past looms larger than ever. The episode closes with a chilling reminder. Some secrets refuse to stay buried, and the cost of uncovering them may be higher than anyone is willing to pay. This ending leaves viewers on edge, hungry for the next chapter in a story where love, loss, and danger collide in ways they never imagined. The relentless pursuit of truth pulls Jamie and Claire deeper into a labyrinth of danger and deception that threatens to shatter their world. The calm that once defined Fraser's Ridge is replaced by an undercurrent of fear, as every step forward uncovers more questions than answers. Shadows seem to close in from all sides, and the couple soon realizes that they are not just fighting. For Faith, they are fighting for their very survival. With every piece of the puzzle they uncover, the stakes climb higher, and the cost of truth becomes more unbearable. The episode captures this growing tension with masterful pacing, weaving moments of quiet desperation with bursts of intense action that keep viewers gripping the edge of their seats. Jamie's fierce determination is on full display. His love for Claire and his family driving him to face enemies both seen and unseen, no matter the personal toll. The emotional weight of their journey is palpable, as the threat isn't just physical, it's a test of their resilience, trust, and the very bonds that hold them together. Claire's role becomes even more vital as the mystery deepens. Her medical skills and sharp mind are pushed to their limits, but it's her unyielding spirit and fierce love that shine brightest. She refuses to accept the impossibility of Faith's return, even when the evidence feels like a cruel trick. Her hope becomes a beacon for Jamie, anchoring him in moments of doubt and fear. Together, they navigate a dangerous world where old friends may be enemies in disguise, and every ally hides a secret. The episode delves into the complex layers of trust and betrayal, revealing how fear and desperation can twist even the closest relationships. Claire's courage and compassion are tested in ways that resonate deeply, making her fight as compelling as Jamie's. Their partnership is a powerful force, underscoring the series' enduring theme that love, even in the darkest times, can light the way forward. The return of Lord John Grey continues to cast a long shadow over the unfolding drama. His cryptic warnings and guarded demeanor hint at a darkness lurking beneath the surface, a secret that could destroy more than just Jamie and Claire's quest for Faith. The tension between Jamie and Lord John grows, charged with unspoken history and the weight of unsaid truths. This dynamic adds a rich layer of intrigue as viewers sense that Lord John's knowledge comes at a dangerous price. The episode skillfully balances their fraught relationship with the larger narrative, using their interactions to build suspense and deepen the mystery. Lord John's internal conflict, torn between loyalty and fear, mirrors the larger themes of the episode: trust, sacrifice, and the cost of uncovering painful truths. His presence is a constant reminder that in the fight for survival, the past is never truly behind them. Meanwhile, William's personal journey unfolds with increasing complexity. His growing doubts about his identity and his strained relationship with Lord John create a tension that threatens to ignite at any moment. William's struggle is portrayed with nuance and empathy, highlighting the emotional fallout of secrets kept too long. The episode explores his longing for belonging and truth, making his storyline a compelling counterpoint to Jamie and Claire's quest. William's perspective adds emotional depth, showing how the ripples of Faith's return extend far beyond Fraser's Ridge. His internal conflict raises questions about family, loyalty, and the pain of hidden truths, enriching the narrative with multiple emotional layers. As William edges closer to the truth, the episode hints at the explosive consequences that could reshape the fragile bonds between characters. The mounting danger is felt in every corner of the episode. Unseen enemies move like ghosts through the shadows, their presence a constant chilling reminder that Jamie and Claire's fight is far from over. The atmosphere is thick with tension, every moment charged with the possibility of betrayal or violence. The episode excels at creating an immersive sense of peril, using subtle details, furtive glances, unexplained noises, sudden silences to keep viewers on edge. The threat feels both immediate and insidious, as if the characters are trapped in a web they cannot escape. This ever-present menace drives the suspense, making the search for Faith a high-stakes battle where every decision could mean life or death. The episode's ability to maintain this relentless tension is a testament to its expertly crafted storytelling. Emotionally, the episode reaches deep into the heart of loss and hope. Jamie and Claire's love is tested as never before, stretched by grief, fear, and the desperate need to protect their family. The emotional resonance is heightened by moments of quiet intimacy, shared looks, whispered fears, and the small acts of love that hold them together amid the chaos. The episode portrays their relationship with honesty and depth, showing that even in the darkest times, their bond remains a source of strength. This emotional core anchors the suspenseful plot, giving viewers a reason to root for the characters beyond the mystery and danger. The balance of heart and tension makes the episode not only thrilling but deeply moving. As the episode progresses, new revelations surface, slowly unraveling the tangled web surrounding Faith's disappearance and possible return. Clues emerge from unexpected places, forcing Jamie and Claire to question everything they thought they knew. The pacing allows these revelations to unfold naturally, maintaining suspense while steadily building the narrative's complexity. Each new piece of information raises the stakes, making it clear that the truth about Faith is more complicated and more dangerous than anyone anticipated. The episode invites viewers to join Jamie and Claire in piecing together the puzzle, keeping the mystery fresh and compelling. This careful balance of discovery and suspense keeps the story engaging from start to finish. The setting of Fraser's Ridge becomes a character in its own right, reflecting the episode's shifting mood. The once peaceful homestead is transformed by the creeping shadows of fear and uncertainty. Familiar landscapes take on a new, eerie quality, emphasizing the fragile nature of safety and the ever-present threat lurking just beyond the horizon. The episode uses this setting to amplify the tension, grounding the emotional and narrative stakes in a tangible, evocative world. This contrast between beauty and danger underscores the series' themes of resilience and survival, making Fraser's Ridge a powerful symbol of what Jamie and Claire fight to protect. As the story builds toward its climax, the episode weaves together its emotional and narrative threads with skillful precision. Jamie and Claire face impossible choices that will shape not only their future, but the fate of their family. The tension reaches a boiling point, with moments of confrontation and revelation that hit with emotional impact. The episode's climax delivers a powerful blend of suspense and heart, leaving viewers breathless and eager for what comes next. This crescendo sets the stage for the rest of the season, promising that the fight for Faith and for their survival will only grow more intense. In its final moments, the episode refuses to provide easy answers. The mystery of Faith's fate remains tangled, a dark thread that will continue to unravel in the episodes ahead. Jamie's fight for survival is just beginning, and the shadows of the past loom larger than ever. The closing scenes leave viewers on edge, caught between hope and fear, desperate to see the truth revealed but wary of the cost. The episode ends with a chilling promise. Some secrets refuse to stay buried, and uncovering them could change everything. This haunting conclusion ensures that the story's suspense and emotional stakes will carry forward, keeping audiences hooked for the journey ahead. The tension that envelops Fraser's Ridge only intensifies as Jamie and Claire delve further into the mystery surrounding Faith's shocking return. Every conversation, every glance, is charged with a growing sense of unease. The people around them begin to act differently, subtle shifts in behavior that speak of secrets too dangerous to share. Jamie's instincts, honed by years of hardship and battle, tell him that they are being watched, that the quiet before the storm is merely a fragile illusion. Claire's keen eyes catch the smallest details, a door left ajar, a whispered conversation cut short. And with each clue, the couple's resolve hardens. They understand more than ever that the path ahead is riddled with peril, and that the truth they seek may be the most treacherous enemy of all. As they confront the ghosts of their past, Jamie and Claire find their relationship tested in new and profound ways. The weight of their shared history, the pain, the loss, the victories, intertwines with the urgent present. Moments of tenderness become acts of defiance, small reminders that love endures even in the face of overwhelming darkness. But cracks begin to appear beneath the surface. Fear and frustration threaten to drive a wedge between them. Jamie's protective nature clashes with Claire's fierce determination to uncover the truth, creating tension that feels raw and real. Their struggle is not just against external forces, but within themselves, as they grapple with doubt and the haunting possibility that their worst fears could come true. The episode deepens the intrigue with the reemergence of old allies and new enemies, each adding layers of complexity to the unfolding drama. Francesca's cryptic warnings echo louder, her guarded demeanor hinting at knowledge she is desperate to keep hidden. Her reluctance only fuels Claire's suspicion, pushing her to pry harder, to demand answers that refuse to come easily. Meanwhile, the presence of unseen foes, figures lurking in the shadows, reminds Jamie that every step forward could be a trap. The atmosphere is thick with paranoia and distrust as the lines between friend and foe blur. These elements combine to create a pulse-pounding narrative that keeps viewers constantly guessing who can be trusted and who is playing a deadly game. William's story takes a poignant turn as his growing awareness of the family secrets threatens to unravel his world. His inner turmoil is portrayed with subtlety and depth, capturing the pain of a young man, caught between loyalty and the need for truth. The strained relationship with Lord John Grey adds a layer of emotional complexity, highlighting the collateral damage caused by hidden pasts. William's doubts and questions mirror the larger themes of identity and belonging that run throughout the episode. His journey is a vital thread in the tapestry of the story, reminding viewers that the fight for survival is not only physical, but deeply emotional. The stakes are raised as William edges closer to revelations that could forever change the fragile peace within the family. Throughout the episode, the tension between the past and the present plays out in haunting ways. Memories of loss and betrayal haunt Jamie and Claire, shaping their actions and fueling their fears. The episode expertly uses flashbacks and whispered recollections to deepen the emotional impact, revealing how the scars of history still shape every choice. This interplay between then and now adds a rich texture to the story, making the mystery of Faith's return feel both immediate and deeply rooted. The past is never truly gone. It lives in the shadows, waiting to resurface when least expected. This thematic depth enriches the narrative, giving the suspense a powerful emotional anchor. The natural world around Fraser's Ridge becomes a silent witness to the unfolding drama, its beauty contrasting sharply with the danger lurking beneath. The peaceful landscape is shattered by moments of violence and fear, reminding viewers that the struggle for survival is never far from home. The episode uses the environment to amplify the mood, with storms gathering on the horizon and nightfall, bringing a sense of foreboding. This connection between setting and story enhances the immersive experience, grounding the emotional turmoil in a vivid, tangible world. The tension between safety and threat plays out in every scene, underscoring the fragility of the life Jamie and Claire have fought so hard to build. As Jamie pushes forward, his character is portrayed with a complexity that resonates deeply. His strength is undeniable, but so too is his vulnerability. The episode shows a man torn between fierce loyalty and the crushing weight of guilt. A man who refuses to let fear dictate his actions, but cannot escape the pain of past failures. This layered portrayal invites viewers to connect with Jamie on a profound level, seeing not just a hero, but a human being struggling to protect what matters most. His fight is both external and internal, a battle that drives the narrative forward with emotional intensity and suspenseful momentum. Claire's perspective offers a counterbalance to Jamie's struggle, her intellect and compassion shining through even in the darkest moments. Her determination to find faith is fueled by a hope that borders on desperation, a refusal to accept loss without a fight. The episode highlights Claire's resilience, her ability to navigate danger and uncertainty with a clear mind and an open heart. Her relationship with Jamie is portrayed as a partnership of equals, united in purpose, but challenged by the weight of the unknown. This dynamic adds depth to the story, emphasizing the power of love and trust amid chaos. Claire's journey is a testament to strength born of vulnerability, making her a compelling figure in the unfolding drama. The return of Lord John Grey adds a new dimension of tension and intrigue. His guarded demeanor and cryptic warnings suggest a man caught between loyalty and fear, someone who knows more than he's willing to say. The episode uses Lord John's presence to deepen the mystery, hinting at secrets that could unravel everything Jamie and Claire hold dear. Their interactions crackle with unspoken history and unresolved emotion, adding a layer of complexity that enriches the narrative. Lord John's internal conflict mirrors the larger themes of trust and sacrifice, making his character a pivotal part of the story's emotional core. As the episode builds toward its climax, the pace quickens and the stakes escalate. Jamie and Claire find themselves cornered by forces beyond their control, their every move shadowed by unseen enemies. The suspense reaches a fever pitch, with moments of high tension balanced by emotional beats that keep the story grounded. The episode masterfully balances action and introspection, creating a narrative that is as thrilling as it is moving. The climax promises revelations that will change everything, setting the stage for a season filled with danger, love, and the relentless pursuit of truth. The closing moments leave viewers on the edge of their seats, caught between hope and fear. The mystery of Faith's return remains tantalizingly unresolved, a dark thread that promises to unravel in the episodes ahead. Jamie's fight for survival is only beginning, and the shadows lurking around Fraser's Ridge grow ever longer. The episode ends with a chilling sense of anticipation, a promise that the battle for family, truth, and survival will push the characters to their limits and beyond. This powerful conclusion ensures that the suspense and emotional stakes will carry viewers eagerly into the next chapter of the story. The deeper Jamie and Claire dig into Faith's mysterious return, the more the threads of their carefully rebuilt lives begin to unravel, exposing raw wounds and long-buried secrets that threaten to engulf them all. Their once safe world at Fraser's Ridge is no longer a sanctuary, but a battleground where every whispered rumor and every shadowed glance could mean danger. Claire's medical expertise and sharp mind are pushed to their limits as she tries to make sense of impossible possibilities. Is Faith really alive? And if so, why has she remained hidden all these years? The questions multiply, each answer only revealing more questions. Jamie's protective instincts become fiercer than ever, yet even he can feel the growing weight of uncertainty pressing down on him, making every step forward a test of his courage and resolve. Meanwhile, the undercurrents of mistrust and fear ripple outward, touching everyone close to the Frasers. Friends become uneasy, old alliances strain, and new enemies silently close in, watching from the shadows with motives unclear but clearly dangerous. The line between friend and foe blurs, making every encounter fraught with tension. Jamie and Claire know they must rely on each other more than ever, but even that bond is tested by the stress of secrets and lies that threaten to pull them apart. The emotional stakes are as high as the physical ones, with every revelation threatening not only their safety, but the very foundation of their family. William's personal turmoil grows as he grapples with the truth about his own identity. His relationship with Lord John Grey becomes a focal point of this emotional storm, charged with unspoken feelings and painful history. William is torn between anger, confusion, and a desperate need for understanding, his own journey reflecting the larger themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the search for belonging that permeate the episode. His growing doubts mirror Jamie and Claire's struggle, adding an extra layer of tension that keeps the audience invested in every twist and turn. As Claire pursues answers, her encounters with Francesca grow more intense and fraught with suspicion. Francesca's cryptic warnings and evasive answers only deepen the mystery, hinting at secrets darker and more dangerous than Jamie and Claire could have imagined. Claire's determination to uncover the truth puts her directly in harm's way, showing her strength, but also the risks she's willing to take for the sake of family. The atmosphere thickens with suspense as the couple edges closer to truths that some would kill to keep hidden. The emotional core of the story shines through, the fierce love between Jamie and Claire acting as both a shield and a vulnerability. Their history, filled with sacrifice and hardship, makes their fight for faith more than just a quest for answers. It's a battle to protect what little happiness they have left. Moments of tenderness between them offer brief respite from the mounting tension, reminding viewers of the stakes behind every choice. This emotional depth makes the suspense even more gripping, rooting the high-stakes drama in genuine human connection. The episode continues to build a world rich with danger and intrigue, where every revelation is a double-edged sword. The peaceful surroundings of Fraser's Ridge contrast sharply with the dark secrets slowly coming to light, enhancing the feeling that something sinister is lurking just beneath the surface. The natural beauty of the setting becomes a haunting backdrop for the unfolding drama, amplifying the sense of isolation and vulnerability felt by the characters. This contrast between calm and chaos creates a compelling tension that holds viewers captive. As Jamie pushes onward despite the warnings and obstacles, his leadership and resilience come to the forefront. He is portrayed not just as a warrior, but as a man deeply committed to his family, willing to face any danger to protect them. His internal struggles with guilt and hope add layers to his character, making him relatable and deeply human. Jamie's journey is at the heart of the episode, driving the narrative with emotional power and suspenseful energy that keeps the audience engaged. Claire's role is equally vital, her unwavering determination and courage shining through every challenge. Her intelligence and compassion make her a fierce advocate for the truth, even when it puts her at odds with those around her. The dynamic between Claire and Jamie is depicted with nuance and realism, showing the complexities of love under pressure. Their partnership is a source of strength, but also vulnerability, highlighting the personal costs of their relentless pursuit of answers. The return of Lord John Grey adds a fascinating new layer to the story's complexity. His hesitation and fear suggest hidden knowledge and unresolved conflicts that threaten to tip the balance of trust. His interactions with Jamie crackle with tension, hinting at a past filled with pain and loyalty that complicates the present crisis. Lord John's character brings depth and intrigue, enriching the narrative with emotional and suspenseful beats that heighten the stakes. The fight for faith and for survival is far from over. Jamie and Claire stand at the precipice of a battle that will test every ounce of their strength and love. The shadows around Fraser's Ridge grow darker, the dangers more immediate, and the truth more elusive. This cliffhanger leaves viewers desperate to see what comes next, promising a season filled with heartbreak, hope, and the relentless pursuit of justice and family. As the tension tightens around Jamie and Claire, the weight of the secrets they're uncovering begins to crush their spirits, threatening to break the unbreakable bond they fought so hard to protect. The mysterious circumstances surrounding Faith's disappearance and possible return become even more twisted, revealing layers of deception that cut deeper than anyone expected. Every answer Jamie and Claire find only pulls them further into a labyrinth of lies, where trusted allies hide truths and enemies lurk in plain sight. The line between safety and danger becomes razor thin, forcing them to question not just who to trust, but what they themselves believe. Claire's medical expertise uncovers strange clues that defy explanation, signs of survival against impossible odds, and a trail that leads back to places and people they had hoped to leave behind forever. Jamie's fight for survival takes on new meaning as he faces threats not only from outside forces, but from the demons within himself. His heart is torn between the hope that Faith could be alive and the crushing fear that this hope might be a cruel illusion. Every memory of loss and sacrifice weighs heavily on him, fueling a fierce determination to protect Claire and their family, no matter the cost. But that cost becomes clearer with each passing day. As the stakes rise and the danger grows more personal, the shadows that follow them are not just specters of the past, but active threats, moving closer with each secret uncovered. Jamie's leadership and strength are tested like never before, revealing a man pushed to his limits yet unwilling to surrender. Meanwhile, Claire's quest for truth takes her down a path filled with betrayal and unexpected alliances. Francesca's cryptic warnings grow more urgent, hinting at a darkness that stretches beyond the personal, something that could change the course of all their lives forever. Claire's resolve is unwavering, but the cost of seeking answers begins to show in her exhaustion and the moments of doubt that flicker beneath her steadfast exterior. Her intelligence and compassion are her greatest weapons, but even those may not be enough when faced with the harsh realities lurking in the shadows. The emotional toll of uncovering the past tests her in ways that threaten to unravel the very foundation of her strength. William's growing sense of identity crisis adds a powerful emotional undercurrent to the unfolding drama. As he learns more about his true heritage, his relationship with Lord John becomes increasingly strained and complicated. William struggles with feelings of anger, confusion, and a desperate need for acceptance, mirroring the larger theme of family and loyalty that runs throughout the episode. His personal turmoil serves as a poignant counterpoint to Jamie and Claire's own struggles, highlighting the far-reaching consequences of secrets kept too long. The emotional weight carried by William is felt deeply, adding richness and depth to the story. Lord John Grey's return brings a mixture of relief and suspicion. His reluctance to share what he knows creates an atmosphere thick with tension, suggesting that the danger they face is more complex and far-reaching than Jamie and Claire realize. The layers of history between Jamie and Lord John add emotional complexity to their interactions, mixing loyalty with unresolved pain and unspoken fears. Lord John's role becomes crucial as the story unfolds, his presence a reminder that the past cannot be escaped and that sometimes the greatest battles are fought within. The episode skillfully balances moments of heart-wrenching emotion with pulse-pounding suspense. Jamie and Claire's love remains the emotional core, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness that threatens to consume them. Their determination to protect each other and their family drives the narrative forward, making their struggles feel deeply personal and real. This balance of tenderness and tension keeps viewers on the edge of their seats, invested in every twist and turn. As the story progresses, the atmosphere grows more oppressive, with threats closing in from every direction. Jamie and Claire's every move is shadowed by unseen eyes, and the peaceful serenity of Fraser's Ridge is shattered by the growing storm. The natural beauty of their home becomes a stark contrast to the danger lurking just beneath the surface, heightening the warm sense of isolation and vulnerability. This juxtaposition adds a haunting quality to the episode, making the stakes feel even more urgent and the danger more real. The danger isn't just physical, it's emotional and psychological. Jamie and Claire face not only enemies who want to keep the past buried, but also the ghosts of their own guilt and regret. These inner battles are just as fierce as the external threats, making the fight for survival as much about healing as about defense. The story delves into the complexity of love and loss, showing how the pain of the past can either destroy or strengthen the bonds between people. In the midst of the chaos, moments of quiet intimacy remind us why Jamie and Claire's story resonates so deeply. Their love is a source of strength, a reason to keep fighting even when all hope seems lost. These moments provide a necessary balance, grounding the high-stakes drama in authentic emotion. The episode uses these tender scenes to remind viewers of what's truly at risk and why the fight for faith and for their family is worth everything. Jamie and Claire stand at a crossroads, faced with impossible choices and dangers that threaten them to consume them. The path ahead is uncertain and fraught with peril, but their resolve remains unshaken. The battle for truth and survival is just beginning, and every step forward could be their last. This cliffhanger leaves viewers desperate for answers, eager to see how far Jamie and Claire will go to protect the family they've fought so hard to build. The pressure mounts relentlessly as Jamie and Claire delve deeper into the shadows of their past, uncovering secrets that threaten to unravel everything they hold dear. Every lead they chase pulls them further into a dangerous web of deceit, where allies may be enemies in disguise, and every revelation comes with a cost. The fragile peace they once knew at Fraser's Ridge is shattered, replaced by a growing sense of paranoia and fear that seems to seep into every corner of their lives. Trust becomes a scarce commodity as they realize that the forces working against them are more powerful and determined than ever before. The message in the letter was only the beginning, a warning that the past refuses to stay buried, and the nightmare they thought was over has only just begun. Claire's instincts drive her to push past the pain and confusion, refusing to let fear dictate her actions. Her relentless search for the truth brings her face to face with painful memories and uncomfortable questions. The medical knowledge she has honed over the years becomes a crucial tool in piecing together the puzzle of Faith's supposed death and the strange signs suggesting her survival. Yet every discovery forces Claire to confront the limits of what she thought was possible, shaking her belief in the finality of loss. The emotional weight of revisiting these wounds tests her resilience, but also strengthens her determination to protect her family from the dark forces that threaten to tear them apart. Jamie, meanwhile, is caught in the throes of an internal battle. His protective nature clashes with the growing realization that there are dangers lurking beyond the physical threats they can see. The memories of past sacrifices haunt him, but so does a flicker of hope that keeps him moving forward, even when the odds seem impossible. His relationship with Lord John Grey becomes increasingly complicated, as unspoken tensions and shared history add layers of complexity to their interactions. Lord John's warnings are not just about physical danger, but also about the emotional cost of digging into painful truths. Jamie's refusal to walk away underscores his fierce loyalty and unwavering commitment to his family, even when it means stepping into the unknown. The presence of unseen watchers, shadows moving silently at the edges of their lives, creates a chilling atmosphere that heightens the suspense. Jamie and Claire begin to feel the walls closing in, as the threats become more direct and personal. Paranoia mixes with reality as they struggle to discern who is friend and who is foe. every step forward feels like a gamble, with the risk of betrayal lurking around every corner. This constant tension drives the episode's pacing, keeping the audience on edge as the stakes escalate. William's growing turmoil adds another layer of emotional intensity. His journey toward understanding his true identity brings conflicts that ripple through the broader narrative. His relationship with Lord John becomes a crucible for themes of loyalty, acceptance, and the pain of secrets kept too long. William's doubts and frustrations mirror the larger struggles faced by Jamie and Claire, emphasizing the interconnectedness of their fates. His story highlights how the past's shadows can extend far beyond those directly involved, affecting the lives of everyone around them. As the episode unfolds, the emotional stakes continue to rise. Jamie and Claire's love story remains the heart of the narrative, providing moments of tenderness amid the chaos. Their bond is tested but never broken, serving as a beacon of hope and strength. These intimate moments offer a counterbalance to the escalating danger, grounding the story in real human emotion. The depth of their connection makes the threats they face feel all the more urgent and personal. The episode also explores the idea that survival is not just about physical endurance, but emotional resilience. Jamie and Claire's fight becomes a metaphor for the struggle to hold on to hope in the face of overwhelming darkness. Their determination to uncover the truth about faith is driven by love, guilt, and the desperate need for closure. This emotional core resonates deeply, making the suspense all the more gripping. As the episode moves toward its climax, Jamie and Claire find themselves pushed to the edge. The choices they must make are fraught with risk, and the consequences could be devastating. The forces aligned against them grow stronger and more ruthless, making it clear that their fight for survival is far from over. The episode ends on a powerful note of uncertainty and anticipation, leaving viewers desperate to see what comes next and how Jamie and Claire will navigate the treacherous path ahead. As the shadows around Fraser's Ridge deepen, Jamie and Claire's quest for the truth about faith takes a darker, more urgent turn. The peaceful life they once dreamed of feels like a distant memory, replaced by a relentless storm of danger and deception. Every step closer to uncovering fate seems to awaken forces that would rather see the past stay buried forever. The chilling presence of unseen enemies becomes more pronounced, their threats no longer whispered, but made bold and undeniable. The safety of their home is compromised, and every familiar face could be hiding secrets. Every friendly gesture, a mask for something far more sinister. The tension tightens like a noose, and Jamie's role shifts from protector to warrior, ready to confront whatever darkness lurks in the corners of their lives. Claire's strength is tested like never before. Her mind races as she sifts through the fragments of a shattered past, searching for clues hidden in memories, letters, and fleeting glances. The haunting question lingers: how can faith still be alive when all signs pointed to her death? Each new piece of information challenges her beliefs and forces her to reconcile hope with harsh reality. Her medical expertise becomes a lifeline in this tangled web of mystery, yet even science offers no easy answers. The emotional toll weighs heavily on her, but Claire refuses to back down. Her love for faith, for Jamie, and for the family they have built fuels her relentless pursuit of the truth. Jamie feels the weight of every decision more keenly than ever. The ghosts of past failures haunt him, but so does a newfound resolve that steels his heart. His fight is not only for survival, but for redemption, a chance to right the wrongs that have scarred his family. The reappearance of Lord John Grey complicates matters further. Their history is fraught with unspoken feelings and unresolved tensions, and now Lord John carries secrets that could either save or destroy them. His warning is dire, a desperate plea for caution, yet Jamie's stubborn loyalty pushes him forward. Walking away is never an option, no matter the cost. Meanwhile, William's journey reaches a critical crossroads. His sense of identity fractures as he grapples with truths kept from him and the realization that his world is built on fragile foundations. The conflict between him and Lord John threatens to erupt, echoing the larger battles faced by Jamie and Claire. William's struggle to find his place adds a deeply personal dimension to the unfolding drama, reminding us that the past's shadows reach far beyond the immediate family. His pain and confusion amplify the stakes, showing how secrets can fracture even the strongest bonds. The danger surrounding them escalates with every heartbeat. Jamie and Claire become acutely aware that their enemies are watching, waiting for the right moment to strike. The episode pulses with suspense as threats move from the periphery to the forefront. There's a suffocating sense of urgency, a constant pressure that drives them into action. Every choice feels like a gamble with life and death consequences, and the line between friend and foe blurs into a terrifying gray. Trust becomes a rare and precious commodity, and betrayal feels inevitable. Amid this turmoil, Jamie and Claire's love remains their anchor. Their bond, tested by years of hardship and heartbreak, proves unbreakable. Moments of tenderness and understanding punctuate the darkness, reminding viewers why their story captivates so deeply. Their connection provides a powerful emotional core that grounds the suspense and heightens the impact of the threats they face. The stakes are not just physical survival, but the preservation of their love and family. Jamie and Claire's fight is as much about holding on to hope as it is about confronting danger. Their determination to find faith alive is a beacon amid the encroaching darkness. It's a testament to human resilience and the power of love to drive us forward even when the future seems uncertain. The emotional depth of this struggle elevates the suspense, making every discovery and setback resonate on a profound level. The narrative rhythm quickens, weaving tension and emotion seamlessly. Each revelation builds on the last, drawing viewers deeper into a world where every shadow hides a secret, and every truth uncovered brings new peril. The sense of impending crisis is palpable, keeping the audience on edge and desperate for answers. The episode's pacing mirrors the characters' frantic urgency, creating a compelling blend of suspense and heart. The path ahead is fraught with danger, but turning back is impossible. The forces aligned against them grow more aggressive and ruthless, signaling that their fight for survival has only just begun. The episode leaves viewers with a powerful mix of anticipation and dread, eager to see how Jamie and Claire will navigate the perilous road to uncover the truth about faith and protect the family they love so fiercely. The walls are closing in, tighter now, and the danger surrounding Jamie and Claire is no longer a distant threat. It's an immediate, crushing presence that infiltrates every moment of their lives. With each step closer to the truth about faith, the shadows grow darker, more relentless. Enemies who once lurked in silence now reveal themselves through threats, ominous warnings, and actions meant to intimidate. The fragile peace they fought, so hard to build at Fraser's Ridge, is shattered, replaced by a suffocating tension that tightens like a vice. Trust becomes almost impossible. Allies seem suspicious, and every interaction is tinged with suspicion and fear. Jamie, Claire, and even William find themselves forced into a desperate game of survival where every decision could mean the difference between life and death. The stakes have never been higher, and the consequences of failure more devastating. Jamie's resolve hardens as the weight of his family's legacy presses down on him. The memory of past battles, both on the battlefield and within his own heart, fuels a fierce determination. This fight isn't just for faith, it's for the very soul of his family, for the future he wants to secure for those he loves. Yet, the emotional burden is immense. The guilt over past mistakes, the pain of loss, and the fear of what might still be lurking in the shadows threaten to consume him. Yet Jamie's strength lies not just in his sword arm, but in his unyielding love and loyalty. He faces down the darkness not only as a warrior, but as a husband and father desperate to protect his family at all costs. Claire's role grows ever more crucial as she balances the emotional weight with practical action. Her medical skills and sharp mind become vital tools in piecing together the puzzle of Faith's possible survival. Yet, this quest also forces Claire to confront her deepest fears and doubts. The trauma of losing Faith, the terrifying possibility that she might still be alive, and the realization that their enemies are far closer than they imagined weigh heavily on her spirit. Still, Claire's courage and resolve shine through, reminding us why she's been a beacon of strength throughout their journey. She refuses to let fear paralyze her, choosing instead to fight with every ounce of her being for the truth and for her family. William's internal conflict reaches a boiling point. The discovery of hidden truths about his identity and his strained relationship with Lord John Grey add a deeply personal layer to the overarching mystery. William's struggle highlights the devastating ripple effect secrets can have on even the closest relationships. His growing mistrust and confusion make him a wild card in the unfolding drama, and his actions could either help unravel the mystery or tear the family apart. This subplot intensifies the emotional stakes and adds complexity to the narrative, reminding us that the consequences of hidden pasts affect more than just Jamie and Claire. Lord John Grey remains a mysterious and pivotal figure in this tangled web. His warnings carry the weight of experience and unspoken knowledge. The tension between him and Jamie is thick with history, unspoken feelings, and the high stakes of the current crisis. Lord John's reluctance to reveal everything creates a sense of impending revelation that keeps viewers guessing. His role is critical. He could be the key to solving the mystery or a barrier standing in the way of the truth. The dynamics between these characters enrich the story, blending personal history with present danger. The episode's suspense intensifies with every moment as the threat of violence becomes more immediate. The lurking enemies are no longer content to watch from the sidelines. They are moving, striking, and forcing Jamie and Claire into defensive battles on multiple fronts. This rising tension keeps viewers on edge, never sure who can be trusted, or when the next attack will come. The sense of urgency propels the story forward, creating a pulse-pounding rhythm that mirrors the characters' frantic efforts to survive and protect those they love. Amid the chaos, moments of tenderness between Jamie and Claire remind us why their story resonates so deeply. Their love, forged through years of hardship and sacrifice, remains their greatest strength. These emotional anchors provide a powerful counterbalance to the mounting suspense, offering glimpses of hope and humanity in a world filled with danger. Their unwavering support for each other reinforces the theme that love can endure even the darkest of storms. The complex interplay of hope and fear drives the narrative forward. Jamie and Claire's determination to uncover the truth about faith is as much about hope as it is about confronting danger. The emotional weight of this quest adds depth to the suspense, making every revelation and setback feel deeply personal. This balance of emotion and tension keeps the audience engaged and invested in the character's fate. As the episode races toward its gripping climax, the fragile threads holding Jamie and Claire's world together begin to unravel in the most devastating ways. Every secret uncovered, every whispered warning, pulls them deeper into a web of danger and deception where no one is truly safe. The chilling realization sets in that Faith's shocking return is not simply a miracle or a mystery to solve, it's a catalyst that threatens to ignite a chain reaction of betrayal, heartbreak, and violence that could destroy everything they hold dear. The stakes are no longer just about finding Faith. They have become a desperate fight to preserve the family, the home, and the very future Jamie and Claire have sacrificed so much to protect. As the darkness closes in, they are forced to confront the most terrifying truth. Some battles cannot be fought with swords alone. Jamie's fight becomes not only a battle against external enemies, but a brutal war within himself. The ghosts of his past mistakes, the weight of guilt for those he couldn't save, and the fear of losing Claire and Faith again threaten to break him. Yet, even in the face of overwhelming odds, Jamie's spirit refuses to be crushed. His fierce determination to survive, to protect, and to reclaim what was lost drives him forward with a raw intensity that resonates deeply. This is not just a fight for survival, it's a fight for redemption, for healing, and for the hope that even the darkest night must give way to dawn. Claire's strength shines brighter than ever as she stands beside Jamie, refusing to let despair take hold. Her unyielding resolve to uncover the truth about Faith and to shield her family from harm demonstrates the depth of her courage and love. Every painful memory, every whispered fear only steels her determination to face whatever horrors lie ahead. Claire embodies the heart of this story, a reminder that even in the face of terror, hope and love can be the most powerful weapons of all. William's journey reaches a pivotal crossroads as he grapples with the shattering truths about his own identity and the growing rift with Lord John. His personal turmoil adds a poignant layer to the overarching conflict, illustrating how the echoes of the past can shape the future in unexpected and painful ways. The tension between William and Lord John builds to a breaking point, promising explosive consequences that will ripple through the family and beyond. Lord John Grey's presence looms larger than ever, his cryptic warnings and concealed knowledge hinting at secrets that could change everything. His conflicted loyalty and the burden of unspoken truths add complexity to the unfolding drama, keeping viewers guessing about his true intentions. Will he be the key to salvation or the catalyst for deeper betrayal? This question hangs heavy in the air, adding to the suspense and emotional weight. As shadows close in and threats become deadly reality, Jamie and Claire face impossible choices. The line between friend and foe blurs, and every decision carries the weight of life or death. The episode masterfully builds tension with relentless pacing and emotional depth, pulling viewers into a world where survival depends not only on strength and skill, but on trust, sacrifice, and unbreakable bonds. In these final moments, the episode delivers shocking revelations and heart-stopping twists that leave no doubt. The nightmare for Jamie and Claire is far from over. Faith's return is just the beginning of a new and more dangerous chapter, one that will test the limits of their love, their courage, and their will to survive. As the screen fades to black, the audience is left breathless, hungry for the next episode that promises even greater challenges and more profound emotional journeys. This powerful conclusion seals the episode as a thrilling, suspenseful, and deeply emotional start to Outlander Season 8, where the fight for survival is as much about family and love as it is about confronting the ghosts of the past and the shadows of the present. Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe our channel for more Outlander updates. Thanks.